and welcome to Knit with Hannah. I'm Hannah. Today we're putting tassels on scarves. Hi and welcome to Knit with Hannah. I'm Hannah. I'm here with Knitting Natter to help you learn to knit the easy way. Yes, we are putting these tassels on this scarf today. I filmed the tutorial earlier so I can wear this while I'm introducing you to the instructions. And this tutorial is all about sewing the tassels onto the scarf. I do have another tassel tutorial on YouTube which shows you how to make the tassel. This one is very primarily making sure that it is attached to your scarf. You're not going to lose it, it's not going to fall off, and it's not going to unravel. Right, so let's get to that then. Here's a tutorial showing you how to add the tassel to the end of your scarf. I have the scarf all knitted and ready to go. And the important point to note is that I made the tassels from one end of the ball of yarn and the other end of the ball of yarn so that it matches the stripes. I made them right at the beginning without even thinking about starting to knit. It was tassels first, then knit. That's one important point to note. So remember that, and here is a close-up of the yarn that I used. It's Adriafil Zebrino, and you can see here the colour is 072. Let's get started then. What we're going to do is utilise the tassel that we've made already. And when I've tied this up, you can follow the tassel tutorial here. The thread to tie around the top of the tassel has been taken through the top there. So that is really well attached to the tassel because it's part of it. I'm going to, first of all, do something with the end here. This is 12 stitches on the needle, so it's not very wide, and that's the whole point of this scarf. We see the stripes really well. It really does utilise the yarn that I've chosen really well. What I'm going to do is just slowly take that through each of the stitches at the top here. So one and out the other, in one and out the other, in one and out the other, and I'll just take the needle through, and then I'll do the same with these last few. And you'll see that what I'm going to do is actually draw them up together so that it creates what is a really great holding space for the tassel. So it looks like I've been really careful, done a fancy collection of stitches at the top here to make fewer stitches, but what I'm actually doing is just drawing them together with a couple of rows of stitches, and I'm just going to push the needle through. Nothing really other than I'm very deliberately just trying to go through a few stitches at the top. Just one more time. That's really holding it together tightly again, and I'll just go through it again, and that's really nice and taut. So what I'm going to do is just go through that top stitch on the other side and through that loop, and that's just going to give it a bit more security. Okay, that's looking great. Now what I'm going to do is take a look here on the tassel. You can see there's just a couple of bits of loop of thread at the top. That's where we tied it all together right at the top of the tassel. So I'm going to pull that all the way up towards the scarf, and I'm going to do that a couple of stitches. So through the top of the scarf and through those pieces of yarn at the top of the tassel, and again through the scarf, and again through those stitches at the top of the tassel, and that's that. That is really secure, it's not going anywhere. You can see I can pull that really securely held there. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So what I'm going to do is do one or more of those loops. So just find a stitch at the top here, the scarf, just an average stitch, nothing important. And then just before you close that off, I'm going to go through that loop. And that is just a bit more secure then. I'll do that one more time, just through a bit at the top of the scarf here, and then through that loop. You can just see that loop there that I've caught, and that thread has gone through that. You can see it's kind of difficult to see because it's all the same colour at the end here. So now I'm just going to wind my way through a few stitches. This is using the technique that I teach just a lot more closely in the weaving in ends tutorial. I will link that here if you want to see it. There. And yeah, you can just go and just more thoroughly see that. You can see I'm winding in a few of these stitches. And now I can cut that off. So that is the first stitch. Now, that's the first end. What I'm going to do is just thread up this one, and I'm just going to do a couple of things with this. Nothing crazy important, nothing, you know, written in textbooks or anything. I'm going to go through the scarf, and you can tell that's really, really secure because I'm struggling to get the needle through there. And now I'm going to go through the tassel and write out the top end there, and then I'm going to let that hang. And actually, that is the right length to sit there. If it was hanging longer, then I'd just snip it off. Okay, there we go. So that is a tassel attached to the end of this mini tassel scarf. I will sit here and do the other one, and I'll see you when it's finished. I do hope that was helpful for you. You now know how to sew a tassel to the end of your mini scarf. This is a perfect beginner's project. If you like more beginner's projects, then go and have a look at this tutorial. I forget where it is sometimes. This tutorial will give you some more ideas for beginner projects once you've finished your scarf. And recognise that you can knit this scarf in so many different colours. This is colour number 72 of this yarn. And this, the one I made first, I absolutely love. The colours are so autumnal, really are gorgeous. Perfect for winter and perfect for wearing with so many different things because of the great variety of colours that are in here as well. This is number 64. So yeah, I'd love to see the photographs of you knitting this scarf and you adding the tassels to the end as well. Do subscribe if you want to see more. We're talking about adding something else to your scarves next week, and that is pockets. So very useful. Everyone needs pockets in their scarves. You need a pocket in your coat to put your smartphone and your gloves and scarves. Pockets in scarves are great for keeping your hands warm. So yeah, do subscribe and hit the notifications bell if you want to hear about that when it's released. I'm here every Tuesday, every week. But if you click on the bell, then YouTube will notify you when that video is appeared so you don't miss it. Okay, I will see you for that. Bye for now. Have a great fun adding tassels to your scarves. I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Happy knitting.